finally he sleeps here. Today, we are looking at another problem that you have when you have lowered vehicles. And this one is taking place over at ZZ RAMPS. So we're gonna take a look at this today. Problems when you have lowered vehicles. Actually this is number one. Number one problem. ZZ RAMPS. I've got to get the Z up in the driveway here today, and the only way to do that is to make some wood ramps. So there are alternatives to this. You can do what I did to my driveway, which was lay a bunch of cement down because the HOA can suck my dick. But that's not an option at the shop. So we need to build these wooden ramps. And the way to do that is we need to gather some 2x4s, and we're gonna have to measure the street, and I'm gonna use some cardstock and just to figure out the template for the ramps. And we're gonna cut the ramps out of 2x4s, but we're gonna do it on the structurally the strongest side of the 2x4. So, and we'll make it 5 2x4s wide. And now that we have the template, it's just a matter of cutting them out, which is kind of time consuming. And then we're going to put them together, screw them all together to make the solid 5 wide, and test it to make sure this stays against this curb so that we have a 4-foot ramp that is solid so that we can drive the car up into the driveway. So once we get each of them all cut, it's going to be 9 inches, well, no, 5. So 7.5 inches wide for the ramps. We're doing 5 boards a piece. So I only had to buy 5 2x4s. And when they're all done, when they're all cut, then you're just going to stack them and screw them together. I'm only using 2 screws per board, just because it doesn't really necessarily need more than that. The way these are set up, you're pressing down on the strongest part of the wood against the grain this way. This is why we stack them side by side so that there's no gap underneath the ramps. You can't just lay a board and do it because of the way the car will crack the wood. So this way we don't end up with any cracks, and these ramps work well. This is what we've used in the past at the other house until we laid the concrete. These will be enough, and actually these are our second set of ramps here for the shop. The other set ended up somebody, I'm not going to mention any names, Andrew, left them down by the end of the street, and when the trash was picked up, they disappeared. So second set of ramps, they've worked well. The last set lasted 2 years. So, and they probably had another couple of years of life in them if they wouldn't have been accidentally picked up by the garbage man. All right, that's it. Hope that information helped. If it did, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you have comments or you have a different kind of ramp that you guys have made and you can put it together for under 20 bucks like these, let me know below. Until next time.
Finally he sleeps, finally he dreams, in a world of games it seems.